Welcome to the Notary Coach blog. My name is Bill Soroka. You can find the transcript or the written version of this blog at notarycoach.com/blog, where I have all of the links that we're going to be talking about today. You can also learn about me and about how I help notaries thrive no matter what the economy is doing at notarycoach.com. Today's topic, the dawning age of paperless notaries. The mortgage industry consumes about 2.2 billion pieces of paper every year, 50 to 60 million of which are estimated to be notarized, which, depending on their size, will require a minimum of 117,000 to 200,000 trees to supply. According to some industry estimates, there are about 950 million other non-mortgage related documents notarized every year, and many of those use more than a single page. So, as notaries public, somewhere around 4 to 5 billion sheets of paper pass through our hands every single year. That's unsustainable for a few reasons. Paper is expensive to lenders, closing agents, the legal profession, and of course, us, the notary. 2, the environmental impact is severe. And 3, consumers are tired of it. Not to mention, as I write this, we're sliding in to 2023. We live in an age where I can simply think about ice cream and I'll start getting ads for Haagen-Dazs in my social media feeds, or so it seems anyway. There's got to be a better way. And there is. Remote online notarization, or RON, has commanded the spotlight over the last few years, and given the circumstances, that made perfect sense. But in the post-pandemic world, there must be another option. It can't just be two choices for notarization. One, where you notarize virtually via a RON platform, or two, notarize in person with all this paper. The third option, in-person electronic notarization, or IPEN, bridges the gap perfectly because not every signer will be a candidate for RON, nor will every receiving agency or party accept RON documents. And now, finally, the technology for IPEN has evolved to an easy-to-use and practical application. Already legal in 50 states, but not necessarily used in all of those states. In-person electronic notarization occurs when a borrower and a notary are in the same location, and the borrower signs with their handwritten electronic signature. The notary then electronically notarizes the documents without any paper involved. Now, this may require e-notary registration in your state. Despite its legality and approval, IPEN had not garnered much attention or mainstream use because people either didn't even know it was an option, including notaries, or they still had some concerns about the validity of electronic signatures. Not to mention the technology was clunky at best. But the times are a-changin' though, and Escrow Tab is plowing the way with an easy-to-use, secure system with a forensically verifiable signature. I love saying that. And that has the industry's attention. If you're not in their network yet, get in it now. This is the smoothest IPEN technology I've ever seen. And did I mention forensically verifiable signatures? You're going to want to be the first to know about some of the game-changing updates they have in the works. You can join the Escrow Tab network in the sidebar of my blog at notarycoach.com/blog. Now, previously, working with Escrow Tab required the purchase or lease of a tablet. But now they have released their free app. This is only for active notaries that want to differentiate themselves as Escrow Tab enabled. There are some technology requirements, so Escrow Tab will still approve your devices, but you can get started by registering at notarycoach.com/blog. You'll have the links right there, or you can just go to escrowtab.com. Here's the device system requirements that you must have in order to download their free app. It has to be the Microsoft Surface Pro X with Windows 10 or 11. Or it can be Apple, the 12.9-inch iPad Pro with OS 15 or higher. You can also use the Samsung Galaxy S8 Ultra with Android 12 or higher. Or if you don't have any of those devices, you can still buy or lease one from EscrowTab. They have some really reasonable plans. Now, because of the market environment that EscrowTab launched in, they've been primarily focused on the mortgage industry, of course. Already approved with Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, MERS, and Mismo, and not to mention a client list that would make any notary's pen tingle, they will inevitably change the way this industry works. Never before have we been so close to a 100% paperless mortgage while maintaining in-person integrity and human connection. But it's not all about mortgages. Remember, there's 950 million other notarizations happening out there every year. EscrowTab plans to help with that too. Get this, that's right. EscrowTab for general notary work and specialty notary work is coming soon. Now, the insiders can't confirm exactly when this will roll out in 2023, but it's close. And just as EscrowTab is disrupting the mortgage industry, they plan to do the same with other specialty niches like estate planning documents, auto loans, medical paperwork, and so much more. Don't get left behind on this. Be among the first to know and register with EscrowTab now. There's no commitment and no cost to register. If you have the proper technology and you have your e-notary credentials for your state, you'll be in their preferred network and you can update your signingagent.com profile with the designation EscrowTab enabled. Intimidated by new technology? Don't worry. They have free training available. And from my own experience, this is some of the simplest software to use. It's about as close to paper as you can get without actually being paper. These guys have nailed it. Now, here's how to get started with EscrowTab and what to expect. Number one, register for free and with no commitment or expectation on my website at notarycoach.com/blog. Or, of course, you can just go to escrowtab.com as well. Number two, watch for the next steps email from EscrowTab and follow those directions. That usually arrives within 24 hours. Number three, if you haven't done so already, follow your state's rules for registering as an e-notary. And then just know that EscrowTab can actually help create the electronic notary seal for you. Number four, let EscrowTab know your device specifications, and they will prompt you for this because they will need to know that. And number five, attend a free training to learn how to use it. Super easy, 1 hour training. You'll know that stuff inside and out. Plus, guys, they give you training and resources to actually share the technology with your own escrow clients, real estate clients, whatever you've got to work with. Real estate closings may get filtered to you because you're on the EscrowTab approved master list that many title and escrow companies use. Plus, you can advertise EscrowTab enabled on directories like signingagent.com and others. But most importantly, and this is where things get really exciting, you're going to be in the know and part of the EscrowTab network and among the first to know about the capabilities with general notary work and specialty notary work. If you want to stand out in a sea of sameness, do something or be something different. Get EscrowTab enabled. Visit www.notarycoach.com/blog.